I think it mices. This is that Ginsu brand, and check it out. You're receiving a set of two. You're receiving the classic paring knife, which is so pretty. And what immediately struck me about these was the heft and also how kind of beautiful they were and beautifully made. And then you get your original slicer knife for 5 easy payments of $3.59. This is an expiring price. Price goes up at the end of the day. So you're looking at under $4 and you're getting 2 brand new knives. And I will tell you, and maybe it's not just me, whenever my knives are dull, more than likely, I actually just go and buy new knives. Maybe that's just me, but I don't think so. So here are your colors. We've got the gray that you're looking at that I have, only 900 in the gray. And then we also have your black, 400 in the black. And then there is also 500 in the white. Now, I do want to let you know that Ginsu, as you know, a brand that's been around here for forever, these were presented to me in this little caddy, and I want you to know that this caddy is coming up as a possibility for where to store 14 knives. Like, how cool is that? But Jeremy Parker, who's a chef and the guest who will be presenting and working with us with these Ginsu knives, he made a little video to show us why these are special and why it makes sense to like always have more than one in your knife drawer. Take it away, Jeremy.
Hi, Jeremy Parker here with the Ginsu knife. The power of Ginsu lives on in this 2-piece knife set. It's the perfect complementary set because you get 1 small knife and 1 large knife. Now this knife here is a 3.5-inch paring knife that's sharpened on both sides. So every time you slice with a knife, you get a perfectly straight cut. Whether you're peeling an apple, a potato, whether you're slicing carrots, zucchinis, or cucumbers, you have total control when using this paring knife. Again, if you just touch it, it cuts it. It is extremely sharp, and the great thing that we love about Ginsu is it will stay sharp year after year. The 9.25-inch knife here is serrated, so it makes for the perfect bread and cake knife. Even soft bread like this is easy to cut when you have a razor sharp knife. Also, because of the size of it, it makes for a great melon knife, whether you're doing cantaloupe, watermelon, or honeydew. But it wouldn't be Ginsu if it didn't cut through the can and cut through this piece of frozen spinach, just like a hot knife going through butter. But again, because of that wonderful design, you're going to use this for slicing your meats, ham, lamb, use it for carving a chicken or a roast, and the fork on the end, use that to pick your meat up and serve it. I hope you love your Ginsus, everybody, as much as I love mine.
Okay, before I even invite him in, did that video make you hungry? It made me really hungry. I was like, oh, my ham, slicing my ham, absolutely. And then melon, ham and melon, and making a little wrap. Okay, come on, that is really cool. P.S. And by the way, we've got colors, but I'm holding the gray, and we'll show you. Remember, you're getting both of these. The black is most limited already. This is an expiring price, so you actually are getting that Ginsu brand name that you know is, storied, and he said it wouldn't be Ginsu if we weren't slicing through cans. Here are your colors. So you've got the gray that I'm holding, then there's the black. That's been the most popular, and I have fewer than 400 remain. And then there's also the white. Here's the other thing. Great idea. Gifts for somebody moving into their brand new home. Gifts, again, wedding gifts. Gifts to the person who is the chef in your home. We're going into grilling season, and so to have this would be magnificent. Chef Jeremy Parker is with me, and you know what? It's awesome to have a chef with us, too, because I'm obsessed with my knives, like so much so that once they get dull, like I throw them out and get a new pair. I clearly don't take good care of them. I just get new knives, right? But a sharp knife is the best tool, and a sharp knife is the safest tool in your kitchen, right?
That's right, because with a sharp knife, you have more control. When your knife gets dull, what do? You press harder, you're more likely to slip and cut yourself, especially when you're doing things like an avocado. And this avocado is a little bit hard, but that's okay. Not quite totally ripe. This little paring knife right here, I just love it because it is sharpened on both sides. Some knives are serrated on one side, and that's just the perfect knife to open up that avocado and take the stem out. It fits in a palm of your hand. The blade's about the size of my finger, which is what you want for a good paring knife. So if you're doing like cuts, say I just want to do some, maybe just a diced piece of celery or something.
Right, because we're making potato salad. We need celery for our potato salad.
That's right. And you can go this way and go here, and it's just really easy to use. Whatever you touch, it cuts. And you can see, and that's just a nice, easy knife. You don't always want a big 8-inch chef's knife or something for little things like this. for taking
Yeah.
stems out of strawberries or radishes, and it's just perfect for that. Now, both of these knives, Rachel, I should show you, are full Tang. What that means is the blade starts here, it goes all the way to the back. It's one piece of metal. It's triple riveted to hold it. The handles are virtually unbreakable, and these are, I'm going to say this, I never say this for knives, they are dishwasher safe. It says, if you look right on the blade there, let's see if I can move that so you can see, dishwasher safe. Can you see that? There it is, right there. So because the steel is hardened and tempered, it is one of the only knives that you can put in your dishwasher and it won't ruin them.
I'm just going to point out, Mr. Chef Jeremy, that you're using the red.
Yes.
Our red is sold out. So if you're looking at Jeremy's red and going, oh, I really like the red, nah-uh. Gone. This is, again, one of those expiring price opportunities in the show. We've got 5 of those, 6 clearance. This price on these 2 knives goes up at the end of the day. That easy pay goes away at the end of the day. Get some new knives. As we're going into a new season and you're actually going to be entertaining a little bit more, if you've got a knife drawer that is filled with paring knives that are kind of dull and you keep picking up one and you're like, okay, that's not going to do it, or everybody's been home, what have we been doing? And Chef, you know this, everybody's been all of a sudden they're in their new bread maker. You need the proper knife to slice that bread. I mean, I know that we sell Wild About bread. We also have the Essential Bread Company. These are all breads that you're going to get right out of the oven, muffins that you're going to get right out of the oven, and you want that knife to be able to just cut through beautifully and give you that yummy, thick slice of warm bread that you just slather on the butter, and then you, oh, wait, we have an update. I'm sorry, I went to a food eating place.
That's okay.
If you're interested in the black choice, we have fewer than 350 now to go around. It's been most popular. And then we also have the white and the gray, which is the one that I have in front of me. Again, Ginsu, tell us a little bit more about Ginsu. I mean, how old is that? That brand is storied, not old. Ginsu, when I was growing up, it was like Ginsu. It slices, dices, minces, mices. It's like a brand that's been around for forever.
Can I tell you something? Ginsu started my career as a chef. When I was 16 years old, Rachel, at the Santa Rosa County Fairgrounds, I was shucking oysters on one booth, and on my hours off, I would go sell Ginsu knives on the other booth. It started off my entire career. It's why I'm here today. So this is a very nostalgic brand for me. It's been around since, I think, the 70s, and it's just, the name holds true. So I have a personal, affinity for Ginsu, obviously.
I love it. Go ahead.
Yeah. And no, I love what you're saying about bread because, we cut this thing like, here's that frozen spinach, and I can go all the way through there, and I can do the cut the can demo, which I just love. Of course, you'll never have to cut a can, hopefully, but that's just to show that the blade stays sharp. But the hardest thing to cut is soft. Soft bread is literally the hardest thing you'll ever have to cut. Here's some focaccia bread, and a thin piece of bread is literally the test of a knife. And that loaf, I can cut it so thin, one loaf will last you all year long. How about that?
And that these are dishwasher safe. Great gift idea for any person in your life. The only question I have is, do you eat? And if you eat, then somebody's probably cooking at some time or another. And if you haven't treated yourself to new knives, treat yourself to new knives. It will make your cooking experience so much more fun. But also the food that you create is that much better, right? Giving you consistent slices, smooth slices, not jagged slices. You're not tearing into something that you spent a long time creating and made to look beautiful. A knife that is dull, starts ripping the food, and it makes it not even look as pretty. Let me give you an update on what's happening. We are very, very busy. You do have the gray set, which I have and that Jeremy is now using to slice with. There is the black and there is the white. I would not wait on the black set at all. Now is the time to put this into your into your cart and check out, especially for $3.59 to try it. If you're interested in the gray, we have fewer than 800 to go around. And if you are wanting the black, fewer than 300 now. And then I also have the white, $4.50 in the white. Chef Jeremy, I'd love to know what your favorite ice cream is, because you're coming back and I'm kind of holding these ice cream flavors in my head because that's the host pick of the show. It's an ice cream attachment on a KitchenAid. It's awesome. But what's your favorite ice cream?
Caramel fudge. I'm just going to go there. A caramel fudge ice cream.
Fudge.
I can't eat it. I'm on this diet trying to get my beach body ready, but it is my, that is my, my go-to.
That's your Achilles heel, caramel fudge. I got it. I've had coffee, caramel fudge. Okay, awesome. We're going to see you a little bit later. Thank you so much, Jeremy. I so appreciate you. Thanks, Chef. So Jeremy is going to be coming back with Something else that's really awesome. Can I just tell you that the gallery here was oohing and eyeing when we